A battle that you win cancels any other bad action of yours in the same way by losing one. All the good things worked by you before become vain. A prudent man should always follow in the path trodden by great men and imitate those who are most excellent, so that if he does not attain to their. A sign of intelligence is an awareness of one's own ignorance. Everyone around will envy you if you tell the truth, which is profitable. Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are. Everyone who wants to know what will happen ought to examine what has happened, everything in this world and any epoch as their replicas in antiquity. Greatness, at any rate he will get some tinge of it. He who builds on the people, builds on the mud. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. He who shuns women passes up the trouble, but also the benefits. He who puts up with them gains the benefits, but also the trouble. He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command. In conclusion, the arms of others either fall from your back, or they weigh you down, or they bind you fast. It is a common fault of men not to reckon on storms and fair weather. It is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. Itcher creates few men brave, industry and training makes many. It's far better to earn the confidence of the people than to rely on fortresses. Make mistakes of ambition and not mistakes of sloth. Develop the strength to do bold things, not the strength to suffer. Make no small plans, for they have no power to stir the soul. Men are driven by two principal impulses, either by love or by fear. Men in general judge more from appearances than from reality. All men have eyes, but few have the gift of penetration. Men intrinsically do not trust new things that they have not experienced themselves. Men should be either treated generously or destroyed because they take revenge for slight injuries. For heavy ones they cannot. If an injury has to be done to a man, it should be so severe that his vengeance need not be feared. Men shrink less from offending one who inspires love than one who inspires fear. Men sooner forget the death of their father than the loss of their patrimony. Men will always deceive you unless they are kept honest by constraint. Men will not look at things as they really are, but as they wish them to be, and are ruined. Necessity is what impels men to take action, and once necessity is gone, only rot and decay are left. Never let others interrupt you, because you will lose respect. Beware of a man who interrupts you because he is trying to show you strength. Never was anything great achieved without danger. Of mankind we may say in general they are fickle, hypocritical, and greedy for gain. One should never fall in the belief that you can find someone to pick you up. Since love and fear can hardly exist together, if we must choose between them, it is far safer to be feared than loved. The best fortress which a prince can possess is the affection of his people. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. The lion cannot protect himself from traps, and the fox cannot defend himself from wolves. One must therefore be a fox to recognize traps, and a lion to frighten wolves. The more sand has escaped from the hourglass of our life, the clearer we should see through it. The vulgar crowd always is taken by appearances, and the world consists chiefly of the vulgar. There is no avoiding war, it can only be postponed to the advantage of your enemy. There is no other way to guard yourself against flattery than by making men understand that telling you the truth will not offend you. There is nothing as likely to succeed as what the enemy believes you cannot attempt. There's no honey without bees. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. Wisdom consists of knowing how to distinguish the nature of trouble, and in choosing the lesser evil,